Loaded show on Seahawks Today. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us as your Seattle Seahawks have added a running back. We'll tell you who it is and more in just a few moments from right now. Also, later on, we have some very positive news in regards to Rashaad Penny. Yes, Rashaad Penny. We'll get to that more in just a few moments from right now. Folks, we are getting very, very close to 32,000 subscribers on the channel. 212 away. Now, I know that we got to take this one day at a time. So I'm thinking, let's get 50 subs today. And when you subscribe, type me when you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, go ahead and type me in the comment section as well. Let's get 50 today, and we're going to get to 32,000 by the end of the week. I believe in you. And you may be wondering, why should I subscribe? Well, you get daily news and rumors segments, live shows on Wednesdays, watch parties every game day as well. You ain't alive if you ain't subscribed. Join us each and every day here on Seahawks Today by Chat Sports. We begin today with Wayne Gallman signing with the Seahawks to the practice squad, a very familiar name who has spent a lot of time in the NFC over the years, and this comes on the heels of the recent injuries that the Seahawks have dealt with to the running back position. But first, let's get to know Wayne Gallman here for a moment. Previously played for the Giants. I think that's where most people know Wayne Gallman from. Also with the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. Earlier this year, he was on the practice squad for the Kansas City Chiefs, but didn't last long. He was released back on November 29th, so that's where things opened up for the Seahawks to pick up Gallman. And he's eligible for promotion from the practice squad to the active roster as early as this weekend. And with what we know, where the injuries stand right now with this Seahawks team, it would not surprise me if we see Wayne Gallman play this Sunday or at some point this year. If they like what they see in him, if the injuries aren't making the progress that they should, then we very well could see Wayne Gallman on that active roster and getting playing time for this Seattle Seahawks team. This is not just some typical practice squad signing. This one's a little bit different because of the significance that could become of potentially Wayne Gallman getting playing time at some point this year. So with that, what is your one-word reaction to signing Wayne Gallman? Let me know in the comment section. Give me one word to describe this one. And you might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it while the ad's playing. Give me your one word to describe this signing. What you think of it, let me know. So the statistics from Wayne Gallman, you can see the last 4 years, nothing really to write home about, in all honesty. Last year, 28 carries, 104 yards, the equivalent of about one game, basically. In 2020, 147 carries, and you could see his yards per carry was about 4.6, 6 touchdowns, 682 yards. 2019 and 2018 did not see a whole lot of playing time those years. The Seahawks running back depth chart right now, Kenneth Walker III is your leading rusher. Bug Eyes, DeeJay Dallas, and Travis Homer, the next two guys. And then there's Tony Jones behind them. And we saw Tony Jones get some playing time, some significant playing time last week against the Los Angeles Rams. And Gallman is not the only practice squad running back that the Seahawks have right now. Don't forget about Darwin Thompson, who won a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs, a standout from Jenks, Oklahoma. And then Godwin is still around as well. So Gallman, I would think, probably has the edge to get a promotion at this point to the active roster, but we'll see how these guys battle it out over the next couple of days, if somebody can make that jump up potentially, if one of the other running backs isn't able to go. And so with that, to recap, here are the running back injuries for the Seahawks right now. They include Kenneth Walker with the ankle injury that he's dealing with. Then also with an ankle injury is DeeJay Dallas, and then Travis Homer with a knee injury. So all these things to keep in mind, that the injury bug has just hit this team, and that's not the only injuries there at that running back position even this year. Remember, Rashaad Penny, who we'll talk about here in a moment, out for the season is what we were told, with the injury that he had suffered early on. And then Chris Carson, of course, before the season was forced into retirement as he didn't quite recover from the neck injury like he would have liked to. So it has been some very bad luck when it comes to the injury bug with this running back position, but the Seahawks march on and next man up. Let's see what happens. So, the Wayne Gallman signing. What do you think of it? Grade it for me in the comments section. What do you think of Seattle bringing Wayne Gallman in here? Give it a grade. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm not a fan of letter grades, but I'll let you give a letter grade on this one too. Let me know in the comment section, A, B, C, D, or F, how you would grade the Wayne Gallman signing. Today's show is brought to you by Fetch, the free app that allows you to scan your receipts and earn points to be redeemed for gift cards to your favorite stores, restaurants, and online retailers. It's super easy to use. You use the app to snap a photo of your receipts from purchases from any store or click the e-receipt option, and Fetch can connect your Amazon account to any store. You can also earn points for all shipped orders. Plus, connect your email to earn points for every e-receipt you receive from Uber, Instacart, or any purchase you make online. Those points can then be redeemed for gift cards at your favorite stores and restaurants. Fetch is available on iPhone and Android using our link, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter the promo code CHAT at sign-up for 5,000 points when you scan your first receipt. That's the equivalent of about a $5 gift card to get started. It is a free app, and the 5,000 bonus points is only for a limited time. So get started now, chatsports.com/fetch, and enter the promo code CHAT. The link is also in the comments and the description of today's video. Rashaad Penny, could we possibly see him return to the Seattle Seahawks in 2022? That's not something that I thought we would be talking about today, but yesterday he did an interview with Fox 13 in Seattle, and this is what Penny had to say. Here's the report. As I said on Fox 13 Seattle a few minutes ago, ran into Rashaad Penny in the tunnel postgame, is rehabbing out of state and is close to being able to come back. He said there's a chance he could make it by the end of the year or the playoffs for the Seahawks. So, how about that? How about that? That's awesome news. Look, we were told when this went down that was it for Rashaad Penny, that he probably played his last game for the Seahawks, quite frankly, as he's now a veteran running back on a one-year deal. But you look at, we mentioned the other running backs that have been hurt at this point, Seattle being better than most people expected with a chance to make this playoff push here. Watch out. Watch out, folks. I mean, Rashaad Penny was playing fairly well the last time we saw him on the football field against the New Orleans Saints. He had 8 carries for 54 yards. Detroit was spectacular with 2 touchdown runs and 151 rushing yards. You could argue he was just starting to really get it going for this Seattle Seahawks team when he went down. Now, you know, expectations you have to keep in mind, have to be realistic to an extent when it comes to Rashaad Penny as an injured player coming back and with a limited time frame we're talking about of trying to get back for the postseason and all that. I don't know if what we're asking of Rashaad Penny, if we're expecting him to just be the same running back that he was before, if he can come back at that full strength. But the difference now between when we saw Rashaad Penny last is that the way Kenneth Walker has emerged, that you are in a situation where no matter what, Kenneth Walker is your number one running back. When Rashaad Penny, if he were able to come back, would be your number 2 running back at this point in time. That's not a bad thing, but that also creates a situation where Rashaad Penny would not be forced to have as much of a workload as he was before. So with that, hearing that Rashaad Penny's optimistic that he could return, what does your gut tell you about this situation? Obviously, we're not there. We're not in the rehab room with Rashaad Penny, but if you had to put your best guess on it, will we see Rashaad Penny return in 2022? If you think we will, type Y for yes. If not, type in for no. Let me know in the comments section. Will Rashaad Penny return to the Seahawks this year? As always, you can follow me on social media at Tyler Jones Live on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, talking about your Seattle Seahawks and those social media platforms, and we'll see you next time right here on Seahawks Today. Thanks for joining us.